Hello, trading is closed on May 10th, 2019. We'll go over our calls. First of all, I forgot to mention that yesterday we got to cross this number off the list. It was resistance there for a while. We have a new target for today at 28.55.52, quite a bit under where we closed. We'll print most likely Monday, and unless we gap up, which isn't impossible, that's my call. We said this pattern almost always would take out this high. That didn't happen. We said if we gapped up, this was a bottoming formation, we could rally. And if we gapped under this low, we could crash. Neither one of those things happened. Call for the pattern with the early low. That's what this is. What's important isn't the shape, it's the times. You go back every 32 calendar days, you'll see this low's on time, this high's on time, this low's right on time, this high's right on time, that low's right on time. Pattern repeats every 32 calendar days. This is a pattern with the early low. And if you go back 32 days from Monday, you'll see it's a pattern with the early high. And usually it's an up day, closes near the high. But if it drops in a straight line. Here's the signals from today. We have an ultimate sell signal from MEJT. Also, it says this rally is false. Target's quite the same, but the ultimate usually gives you more than the minimum. Now, this is the same formation of someone else, which yesterday called a bottom, provided you get confirmation by taking out this high early, ideally by gapping over it. You gap down, hit lower lows, closed over all these highs. It's a positive pattern, but it needs confirmation. It's not positive that we have a lower target. So the commonest thing is we gap outside the day's range. Next most common close will change, least common. Neither one of those things happen. Now, I suspect that events with regards to China, rather than technical formation, will decide what happens Monday. If we gap under this low, we could have a straight line move down. It's possible to crash because crashes happen when you're oversold. But it's also possible that we gap over this high, in which case we have a bottom which is a valid one. Here's your volatility index, which gave buys. But I've seen them give buys in reverse the next day. The other sentiment indicators, put call ratios, are way overextended but haven't reversed yet. So they're in places where a buy could come, but as of yet it hasn't given a buy. Now, we have reversal bars involving the lower Bollinger Band. So if we continue up, the target's the height of the band, or at least the challenge of the band. So far, though, if you measure from the absolute high to this low, we rally right up to the 50% retracement. This is 38.2, and we're playing Fibonacci ping pong. We do want to take this out. Now, there's just not one way to count the waves here. If we do go up, you could count this as A and a B and a C. It doesn't break any rules. But it also gives a lot of good fib ratios if that's an A and that's ABC. And wave B ended right there and we're getting a black C down. Both of these are valid counts. So we have conflicting signals. The pattern's usually positive, but if it's not, it drops in a straight line. We have lower targets. So far, we just rallied to resistance, but not through it. I'm not going to make a prediction for the direction without seeing how we open. If we open way up here, we have a valid bottoming formation, but so far the rally is just up to resistance. If we stop here, buy signals or not, that low might not hold. We'll see where we open, and that's today's call.